Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, it's been a very successful first half of the season for them. When the opportunity to win a ball game has been there for them, they have grabbed it over and over. What a treat we have this evening. Two powerhouse clubs going at it. Kenny, what's going to be the difference maker in this one?
Well, I think these teams will go back and forth, but at the end of the day, I think it's going to be big shots down the stretch.
Yeah, when teams are this close, so much of it comes down to execution. You know, the great teams rarely beat themselves, Ernie.
And now let's send it down to Kevin Harlan as we approach the tip.
Our cameras caught the Clippers arriving at their building and coming through the tunnel with a lot of style and confidence. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles.
Well, it took 5 long months, but Anthony Davis's trade request was finally granted. And now he has a new start in Los Angeles alongside LeBron James. And the Lakers now boast 2 top 10 players. Kevin, this is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
And D.A., that's the standard for the Lakers organization. Thanks for that report. These guys have known each other, Clark, for a long time. There should be very few surprises tonight.
I agree with you, Kevin. 2 veteran teams here, and that means that execution becomes the driving force in success.
And now the Lakers starting group. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Bradley in at the point. And for the Clippers, they've got Ivica Zubac. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's George in at the 2. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. LeBron outside. Pass to McGee. Now Davis. Over Morris. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by McGee.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Now here's Beverley. Here's Leonard. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. It's Bradley on the wing, defended by Beverley.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Here's Leonard. Rebounded by the Lakers. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And that one's good by Davis.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Passes to Zubac. 4 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Another miss by Leonard. The Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Right side Bradley. Back to James. And the dunk by LeBron.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Leonard. He's coming off a 25-point game against Oklahoma City.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels. Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Looking for their first basket of the game. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
And we should take this time now to show you the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These teams have been outstanding on the offensive glass this season. In third, the Lakers.
You know what? Sometimes their missed shots are their best offense. I mean, they attack the glass relentlessly, and those extra possessions can determine the outcome on a lot of nights.
Yep, it counts.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Green, no luck. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 9-point game.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
LeBron against Leonard. Leonard with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And that one, good.
And George is very good in how he leaks out in transition, times it perfectly, and really creates high percentage shots for himself as a result.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Now here's James. He's coming off a 22-point game against Philadelphia.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Now here's George. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. LeBron with the block.
LeBron, one of those players who gets fired up by defense as much as offense, and that block is going to put a major bounce in his step.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. And here is Green. No points in the game yet for him. In the corner, it's James. The pass to McGee. Just 5 on the clock. The three from Bradley.
The nastiness, the edge that's nasty, the ferocity that Beverly plays with, really admirable.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Now, here's Zubac. 9 points last game. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Now, here is George. After LeBron James's miss, over Green, the 10-footer finds the target. George has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Because of the high release and he elevates so well, George can make these shots look elementary, even when they aren't.
Now here's Davis. 37 points in the win against Philadelphia.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
Now George, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
And he makes the first. Scouting reports, very detailed, Clark. Talk about the types of insights those scouting reports would reveal about your team and your opposition.
Typically, player tendencies and team tendencies, how do they win? What areas are they really strong in? A team being excellent on the glass or tremendous in transition offense or very physical. I mean, just those types of nuggets that you would have for a team and then individual players so that you could try to position them to not be at their best by what you did to counteract them.
Good explanation. Now, here's Zubac. After the miss from JaVale McGee. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's now 7 points for George.
Nice release on the shot. George has put a lot of work into his mechanics. And I like the way he continues to impress from beyond the arc.
Now here's Davis. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
And Beverly kicks to George. Over Green. George, no good.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Bradley dishes to James. Ball's knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. George has got the ball. Pass to Beverly. Now here's Zubac. Kicks it to George. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Green comes in for Morris. Landry Shamet's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly. That free throw good from George.
And George has learned a lot and I think continues to evolve as a leader. He relishes the chance to deliver for this team.
Now here's Rondo. 8 points his last outing. Left side Davis. Back to Rondo. On the wing, Davis. Here's Kuzma. Green with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And stolen by Kuzma. Fast break, the Lakers for the finish. And Kuzma slams it in.
Well, you've got to be attentive around Kuzma. You can't be casual. He's excellent at gambling appropriately and coming away with steals.
The shot by George, no good. Lakers leading by 6. Down low and finished off by Davis.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Tipped away. Rondo with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Rondo with the ball. Left side, Davis. Offensive rebound.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Shots good by Williams.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
Rondo kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Howard. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Davis. That one off the back iron and out. Clippers trail by 5. Right side George. George double teamed. The shot that time not on target. Kuzma outside. Passes it to Davis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
As a matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Clark, as you're watching a game unfold, what characteristics do you look for in a great closer?
Obviously, confidence, a real eagerness to make difference-making plays late, and somebody who can create his own shot if a play breaks down. I mean, that's essential.
There's Jackson with the 3, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And Jackson has become a reliable three-point shooter. That's a shot you got to respect.
Caldwell Pope against Williams. Davis, the pass to Rondo. 5 to shoot, and the pass to Kuzma. Shoots over Shamet, and the Lakers with another miss. Clippers trail by 5. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. He dishes it to Williams. Pass to Green. He kicks it to Jackson. From deep three-point range, rebound the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Now Green, after the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Harrell kicks to Jackson. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Howard.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
And the first one drops.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Caldwell Pope. Both shots good from the stripe.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Outside Williams, pass to Green. And here is Shamet. Back to Green. Caruso grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Rondo. Davis looking for an opening. Green with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Over in the corner, Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Morris is out there with Davis. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Morris.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
First free throw is good. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin, and at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because there was no allowing you weren't allowed to go to a workout. Teams could interview you, but there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
From deep, Rondo, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
And that one's good, Caruso. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 6. Passes it to Green. Dishes to Williams. Six to shoot. Teardrop shot. The shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Caruso. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. And it's an 8-point Laker lead.
Yeah, Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
And there's the pass to Green. The dish to Williams. Here's the teardrop. And he sinks the layup. Williams has got 5.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Pass to Kuzma. The tray drains it from beyond the arc.
Tell you what, guys, he seems to improve with every game. I mean, Kuzma continues to hone his catch-and-shoot game.
Jackson dishes to Harrell. Williams with the ball, picked up by Davis. Little turnaround. Again, the miss by Williams.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for the Clippers. Morris is checked in for Green. Leonard comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Williams. And the Lakers also making a switch. James checked in for Davis. Now here's LeBron, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue
that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Morris against Leonard. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Lakers leading by 9. Pass to Caruso. Kuzma against Beverly. Kuzma passes to James. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. One thing about Kyle Kuzma, Clark, he's not a ball stopper. When he touches the ball, he is shooting it.
I would not disagree with you there, guys. He is fearless looking for a shot. He hunts his shot aggressively, and he's very efficient. He doesn't need a lot of dribbles, but one thing I like about him is that he doesn't hold on to that ball long. He's going to make a quick, decisive move or get it out of his hands.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
Boy, you look at Kuzma, the 27th overall pick in the NBA draft, guys, a multi-talented, confident forward with impressive skill and potential.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Clark, we're seeing a lot of shooters drawing contact. They have that art form down. They know exactly what to do and how to position their bodies, don't they?
Yeah, they really do, Kevin. And I don't know if anybody's any better than James Harden, in part because he's so skilled with the ball, but he's a really thick, strong, agile guard, which makes him hard to defend without fouling him. And he's really developed that ability to seek contact in a legal manner, and I don't think anybody does it any better than him.
Now here's James. They get a hand on it. Pass to Morris. Here's Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The drive by James. Rebound by Harrell.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
They get it back. And it's Beverly missing. Lakers leading by 9. Here's the lob to the hoop. It's hauled in by Beverly. Clippers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Outside Leonard. Makes it off the glass. Leonard's got his first 2 points of the night.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Now here's James. The pass to Morris. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists in the game. Clippers trail by 9. Jackson kicks to Harrell. Pass to Leonard. No good that time. LeBron with some nice D.
And another miss. Whew. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Caruso, the pass to James. And the rejection by Harrell. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Bradley comes in for Alex Caruso. That's good from Beverly.
And you know, Beverly is easily one of the most tenacious defenders in the league, an absolute pest of epic proportion. Love his energy.
Now here's James. To the paint. Here's Bradley. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Bradley against Beverly. Up top, Leonard. Over Bradley. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this bad.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And why don't we quickly go to the 2K leaderboard and find out which shooting guards have been the hottest at the free throw line this season. The 4th spot held by Paul George.
We've gotten used to seeing a lot of terrific free throw shooters from the 2-guard ranks, but even so, it shouldn't take away from what these players have been able to do up there.
Yeah, I don't care what their position is, guys. I mean, they deserve a bunch of credit for those numbers. Each one of them is just so clutch at the foul line.
Free throw good, Howard.
You know what? Still a consistent double-double threat every game is Howard, wanting to prove how valuable he is.
Zubac is checked in for Harrell. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Clippers trail by 9. Leonard attacking. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is, but no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Back to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
Bradley against Beverly. Kicks it to Leonard. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. They retain possession. And the Clippers miss again.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's James. Scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
And George here. Oh, the power on that throw-down.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
The Clippers have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Mind the lane.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
That free throw good from George. Lakers leading by 8. It's Bradley on the wing. Morris with the rebound. The Clippers shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Leonard. And the shot goes in. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Howard. Bradley trying to break free. Howard misses. Clippers have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Leonard.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
LeBron against Leonard. James in the post. And he gets the bucket. LeBron's got 6 points.
You know, LeBron James is so strong and able to finish through contact because of it. You've got to wrap him up. You've got to get him before he gets that ball up in the shooting motion, because contact other than that doesn't bother him.
Morris. Here's Zubac. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The free throw drops for Zubac. That one is no good.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Now here's Bradley. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Pocket 2. Misses off the left iron. Clippers trail by 5. Here's George. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
And it's good, 2 points. LeBron's got 8.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
From 11 feet away, Zubac, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there, going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Back to James. There's the triple. The shot, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. George looking over the floor. Back to Beverly. Shoots over Bradley. And it's Beverly missing.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got assist number 5 here tonight.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Now here's Beverly. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Dwight Howard.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Clippers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Zubac.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
For the Clippers, JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Landry Shamet comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverley. The Lakers also changing it up. Davis is checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Markieff Morris. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Bradley. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Lakers leading by 6. Now Caldwell Pope. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. 29 seconds left now here in the second. Passes it to James. 5 on the clock. And yes, it's good. LeBron's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
George with the ball. He's got 13. On the wing, Williams takes a 3, and Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's
At the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And so Beverley will bring it up for the Clippers. 8-point game. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Morris in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's George. A floater, and it's good on the layup. George has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Clippers.
No success thus far trying to guard George tonight. I mean, he is absolutely shredding.
Outside Bradley. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Leonard, the shot's good on the assist by George. 10 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Seeing George spread the wealth and picking up the assist, I think he's a better player when he's sharing the ball like that.
Here's LeBron. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Beverley looking around. He kicks it to Morris. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over McGee. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Morris.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
It's Bradley on the wing. Green against George. Now the pass to LeBron. Green bounce pass. It's Bradley on the wing, covered by Morris. Here's McGee, and that one's drained from the low block. McGee's got 6.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
James against Beverley. And George with the stuff.
Love the unselfishness of Beverley. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Bradley finds James. The 3. Good on the triple. He's got 13.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
George against James. takes the 13-footer. George, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
James, the pass to McGee. Now here is Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And LeBron James climbing the all-time scoring list. Last season passing Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. But any chance LeBron someday passes another Laker great, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most career points in NBA history?
I think it's simply a matter of his health, because if he stays healthy, then it's not if, but when. By the time his contract runs out, guys, in 2022, he'll be right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite player, and I think the greatest player to play, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubats, and Reggie Jackson subbed in for George. He hits the second from the line. Clippers trail by 6. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
No good that time. Here's Beverly. With some arc. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Avery Bradley. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard kicks to Beverly. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Lakers leading by 6. Here's Caruso. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That'll be his second foul of the game. Off the inbound pass. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And that's 15 points for LeBron. The Clippers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Jackson dishes to Leonard. Over LeBron. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 6 points. That one good from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Here's Caruso. Davis finds James. And that's going to be too many steps. That's the whistle on the travel.
And a chance here to see where the Clippers sit in the NBA statistically right now.
And you look at their ferocious rebounding. They're imposing their will, and you can see the results. Their physicality is yielding tremendous dividends.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Fade away, and that one's good. Leonard. And now just a 4-point Laker lead. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And, you know, when you've played over a decade and a half in the league, It's expected that you're going to slow down, but LeBron still going strong.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Jackson. He's got 7. Six on the shot clock. It's up a 3. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Green. Lakers leading by 6. Pass to James. The putback. Davis on the follow.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
LeBron against Leonard. Rebound the Lakers.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now here is McGee. 6 points for him. He dishes it to James. Off target with his 3. Clippers trail by 8. Loads it up there for Harrell. Jackson kicks to Morris. Pass to Harrell. Clippers moving the ball around. Morris, no good. Lakers leading by 8. Here's Caruso. Dishes it to LeBron. Outside, Davis. Knocks it loose. Fires the 3. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the Clippers call time here. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
For the Clippers, JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Morris. Landry Shamet comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Williams, that's for 2. And the shot is long.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope. A break in the action means we can check out the best defensive teams in the league this season. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Lakers in 5th.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Williams passes to Jackson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Caldwell Pope outside. Passes it to Kuzma. Shoots over Shamet. Kuzma can't get it to go. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. They trail by 11. A go-to scorer's mentality for Kyle Kuzma, Clark. He's got a wide array of shots at his disposal.
Well, I don't know if there's a more versatile scorer as a young player in the league than Kuzma. He's got the turnaround jumper, the sky hook, step backs, drives it aggressively. Boy, he has got a lot in that book bag of his.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. That's good from Williams.
Well, he's an outstanding free throw percentage shooter. I mean, for his career, one of the best is Williams.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. And the Lakers also making a change. Davis is checked in. And both free throws good for Lou Williams. And here's Rondo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The pass to Caldwell Pope. Howard kicks to Davis. Rondo scanning the floor. From deep. Rebound by Harrell. Clippers trail by 9. Williams in the post. And it's sent back by Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
5 to shoot. Zubac against Howard. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Paul George, he's checked in for Reggie Jackson. A 3 off the inbound. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Harrell.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Rajon Rondo. Averaging about 7 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you
Take a
earn.
break.
His numbers are fine, but
shots.
he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
And the first one at the line is good.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
And Caldwell-Pope drops them both.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Shamet finds Harrell. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Back to Harrell. Over Caldwell-Pope. And it's off the back rim. No good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And he comes up with the deuce. Howard's got his second basket of the night.
Imposing his will down there. Howard feels like he can score anytime he wants from this area.
Williams passes to George. Now Shamet. 1:39 left to play in the third. Back to George. Just 5 on the clock. Knocked loose. Over Rondo. George, no good.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Kicks to Harrell. Pass to George. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, a nice show of strength that time from Paul George, absorbing the hit and still carving out space to get the shot to go down.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Here's Rondo. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, he's a guy who looks for his shot often. He's energetic and outstanding at forcing the issue. Caldwell Pope is his name.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
I think it's been a struggle for him at the line. He's been scuffling this season. I mean, he's pretty well below the percentage that he shot a season ago, and not quite sure why.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Clippers trail by 8. Shamet the pass to Williams. Pulls up. Again, the Clippers. Now Rondo. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Davis dishes to Rondo. Floats one up, and that one good.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
High post, Zubats. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
The first one falls.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Outside, George. 1 second left. No good. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Lakers on top. They're up by 9. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Lakers leading by 9. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Howard in at the 5. And they get it back. The Clippers shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Rajon Rondo.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
Throw good, Paul George. And both free throws good for Paul George. Lakers leading by 7. Caldwell Pope outside. Out to Kuzma. Hits it from three-point range.
A reliable stretch four. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
Williams scanning the floor. Passes it to Harrell. The dish to George. Clock at 6. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Morris is checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Bradley's checked in. A few possessions into the fourth quarter. Just over a minute played. 6 to shoot. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Hey, and George really is one of the better dunkers in the league. Actually, one of the best. He's creative. He's got great bounce, excellent length, and pretty creative every time he gets a chance to throw it down.
Now, here's Bradley. There's the pass to Kuzma. Chalk up 2 there. Kuzma's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Williams against Bradley. Williams kicks to Morris. Inside, George. And he finishes nicely on the layup. George has got 26.
I tell you what, Paul George has done a good job getting stronger since he's been in the league. And because of that, he doesn't mind seeking out contact. As a matter of fact, his new added strength gives him confidence as he seeks contact.
With the fadeaway. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Kuzma. 25 points for Anthony Davis. Caldwell Pope against George. Puts it up from 12. Here's Harrell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Davis.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Harrell. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Green comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. No good on the second free throw. Lakers leading by 9. Over in the corner, Green from downtown, and another 3 for the Lakers.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Williams. He kicks to Leonard. Good D by LeBron.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And here is Williams. After Avery Bradley was able to get the triple. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut back down to 12 as they get that one from Leonard.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. George hacks a two-pointer, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his 5th foul.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
Patrick Beverley, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Lakers also with a sub. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. James finds Bradley. Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now, here's Beverley. Left side, Leonard. Back to Beverley. Shot from the wing. No good on the shot. And it's the Lakers the other way. Bradley deciding where to go with it. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now here's Leonard. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Outside Bradley. James against Beverley. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Bradley. And that's 19 points for LeBron.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
At 6'10", George is really capable of dominating inside. I mean, defensively, you need to try to push him out of his comfort zone, get him out of that lane area.
Here's Bradley. Paul George making his last shot. Beverley against Bradley. Stolen by Beverley. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. On the wing, James. Defended by Beverley. To the middle. Here's McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
Boy, LeBron's vision is second to none, and his decision-making just as good. Slick pass there.
Beverley, the pass to Leonard. That's tipped. Pass to Harrell. In the corner, it's Morris. Clock at 4. Fires from deep. Rebound, the Lakers. McGee's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's George. Following the basket by JaVale McGee. George against Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Clark, you and I are amazed at how the global interest of the NBA has just gone through the roof. The league has made a lot of right moves, I think, in this area.
They sure have, Kevin. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, the international reach through what coaches in this country have done in teaching the game and promoting the game. Not just coaches, but players as well. I think there's something about the game of basketball that just really transcends cultures. The pace of the game, the personality of the players, the creativity of the game, all of that lends itself to being so popular globally.
Zubac is checked in for Harrell. And George drops them both. LeBron with it. Outside, Davis. To the inside, Bradley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his third personal foul. At the line for the Lakers, Avery Bradley. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. So he comes up empty, missing both. Fans are always trying to distract opposing players during free throws. Have you ever seen that work in an arena?
No, I think it's just a nice workout for the fans, Kevin, quite honestly. I mean, if a guy misses, it's not because the fans have gone crazy behind the basket. It's because he shot it left or right or short or long. It's not because of the fans being on top of him, at least in my opinion.
Right.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Clippers with the ball, following the 3 by the Lakers. Shot clock at 6. Here's George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Jumps up, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And, you know, the intensity Leonard plays with on defense is impressive, using his huge hands to claw the ball away.
LeBron passes to McGee. Back to James. Pass to McGee. Outside Bradley. The 3. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Leonard attacking. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Outside, Davis. Down low. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Davis. James has got 21.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
Here's Leonard. Great D that time from James.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's LeBron. He goes right over Marcus Morris and slams it down.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Here's Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lakers leading by 17. LeBron outside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for LeBron. McGee finds James. Lakers passing it around, inside, and James throws it down hard.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty, an incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy.
And Patterson kicks to Magruder. 1:35 left in the 4th quarter. Jackson passes to Patterson. 6 on the shot clock. Passes to Magruder. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Jared Dudley's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Patterson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Clark, it feels like we're seeing more and more of this, but bench celebrations and reactions at both college and pro levels.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I think it's an outgrowth of the social media platform.
You're right. I agree.
I think there's no question, because anything that can be done that's creative and fun is going to find a life on social media and maybe go viral. And guys know that. They're aware. I mean, this generation has grown up with social media, so they understand that they could be seen beyond just the arena if they do something pretty clever.
And you and I are sitting over here watching it. We're laughing as much as anybody else, aren't we?
Oh, I'm not denying that it's fun. I love seeing it, actually, but on occasion it does get a little carried away.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Now here's Jackson. Clock at 6.
At the line for your Clippers, Patrick Patterson. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. So it's the Lakers now. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Here's Cook. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Quinn Cook. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now here's Jackson. Now the pass to Magruder. This one for three. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And so it's the Lakers taking